LeBron James encouraging G League progress signals return. The 40-year-old superstar completes second intense practice without setbacks as sciatica recovery nears completion. LeBron James practiced with the G League's South Bay Lakers again Thursday and did not experience any residual effects from Wednesday's workout, sources confirmed, an encouraging sign after James' first 5-on-5 play since the first round of the playoffs more than 6 months ago. James, who turns 41 next month, missed all of training camp and the Los Angeles Lakers' first 12 games of the season while recovering from sciatica nerve pain affecting his lower back and down the right side of his body. James is practicing with the G League affiliate while the Lakers are finishing a 5-game road trip against the New Orleans Pelicans on Friday and Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday. A source present for Wednesday's practice characterized the workout as intense as James prepares to become the first player in NBA history to suit up for a 23rd season, breaking yet another longevity record. Second consecutive practice without complications. In Thursday's practice, run by South Bay coach Zach Guthrie, James was a full participant once again, sources confirmed, and was able to complete the 5-on-5 live portion without any lingering pain or soreness in his lower back or right side. That represents significant progress from just days ago, when James hadn't participated in any competitive basketball activities for half a year. The ability to complete back-to-back intense practices without setbacks suggests James' sciatica has healed sufficiently to withstand the physical demands of NBA basketball. Sciatica can be notoriously unpredictable, with symptoms sometimes returning unexpectedly after physical exertion, making 2 consecutive clean practices particularly encouraging for Lakers medical staff. Lakers practice Monday represents next milestone. The Lakers plan to hold a practice Monday in El Segundo, California, after the road trip concludes, and James could join them if he continues to progress through the weekend without setbacks, sources indicated. That practice would represent James' first action with his actual NBA teammates since the playoff exit, allowing him to reintegrate into offensive and defensive schemes. Los Angeles hosts the Utah Jazz on Tuesday and doesn't play again until November 23 on the road against the Jazz, providing a strategic window for James to potentially make his season debut. The extended gap between games would allow James additional recovery time if Tuesday's debut proves too ambitious given his extended layoff. G League strategy provides controlled environment. The decision to have James practice with South Bay rather than immediately rejoining the Lakers represents a calculated approach to managing his return. The G League environment provides competitive intensity without the immense physical demands and pressure of NBA-level competition, allowing James to test his body in a controlled setting. This cautious strategy reflects lessons learned from rushed returns throughout NBA history, where players aggravated injuries by returning prematurely. At 40 years old, James cannot afford setbacks that could derail not just this season, but potentially his entire remaining career. The Lakers are prioritizing long-term health over immediate availability. South Bay makes roster move acquiring Buffkin. In other South Bay news, the team acquired Buffkin in a trade with the Motor City Cruise in exchange for a 2027 first-round pick in the G League draft. Buffkin, a 6'5" guard, was selected with the No. 15 pick in the 2023 NBA draft by the Atlanta Hawks, representing significant G League talent. South Bay waived guard Jace Carter in a related move to make roster space for Buffkin. The acquisition suggests South Bay is serious about competing for a G League championship while simultaneously serving as James' rehabilitation facility, demonstrating how G League affiliates have become increasingly important to NBA franchises. Historic 23rd season within reach. James' imminent return will make him the first player in NBA history to compete in 23 seasons, extending his already unprecedented longevity record. That milestone seemed uncertain when sciatica forced him to miss training camp and the season's first month, raising questions about whether age had finally caught up with the future Hall of Famer. The fact that James has progressed through 2 intense practices without complications suggests he still has the physical capacity to contribute at the NBA level, though his exact role and minutes restrictions remain unclear. The Lakers desperately need his veteran leadership, and playmaking ability as they navigate a competitive Western Conference. Whether James can maintain health throughout an 82-game season at age 40 remains the critical question. The encouraging G League practices represent important steps, but the real test comes when James faces NBA-caliber competition night after night. His body's response to that grind will determine whether this 23rd season becomes a triumphant farewell tour or a painful reminder that time eventually defeats everyone.